Hello everyone, this is MD Fahad Hossain and my roll number is 31. Today I will be presenting two of the most iconic tourist destinations in Europe, the Palace of Versailles and Jungfrau Joch. When we think of famous tourist places in Europe, some names come to mind immediately. But what makes certain places stand out? What do they capture the imagination of people from all over the world? Today I am going to introduce you two destinations that are special and unique, offers something you won't find just anywhere. On the left, we have the Palace of Versailles, a place that shows royalty and great beauty. And on the right, we have Jungfrau Joch, also known as the top of Europe, where you can stand at the very top of the world. The Palace of Versailles is not just another castle or palace. It is a perfect example of luxury, greatness, and artistic beauty. Its amazing design and big gardens immediately make you feel amazed. Now, let's look at Jungfraujoch, a place that feels almost magical. The name Jungfraujoch is quite unique and not everyone pronounces it correctly. Some people say it as Jafrans, but the right way to say it, Jungfraujoch. It's a fun little detail that makes this place even more special. Located high in the Swiss Alps, Jungfraujoch is one of a kind place where visitors can experience the highest railway station in Europe. While the place of Versailles takes you back to time of royal power, Jungfraujoch brings you to the top of the mountain nature beauty. As you can see in our second slide, two destinations that offer something truly unique and memorable: the place of Versailles in France and Jungfraujoch in Switzerland. Now you might wondering why I choose these two destinations over others in Europe. Let me explain what makes this place special and why this stand out. The Palace of Versailles is a symbol of French royalty and luxury. It's a place that captures the opulence of the French monarchy and shows us a glimpse of absolute power of history. The second important point for the Palace of Versailles, world famous Hall of Mirrors. The Hall of Mirrors is one of the most iconic rooms in the world. It symbolizes royal power with light reflecting off the gold framed mirrors and crystal candelabers. This historic room was also the site where the Treaty Versailles was signed to end of World War One. Let's talk about Jungfraujoch in Switzerland. It is the higher railway station in Europe. At 3,454 meters above sea level, Jungfraujoch is home to the highest railway station in Europe. This gives visitors the unique opportunity to experience the beauty of the Swiss Alps from the highest points in Europe. Second point is iconic panoramic views of the Swiss Alps. From Jungfraujoch, you can enjoy breathtaking panoramic views of the Swiss Alps, including the Elastic Glacier, the longest glacier in Europe. The views are so stunning they leave visitors in awe and make it must-see location for nature lovers and photographers. Let's move on to the third slide, where we explore history behind two Europe's most famous destinations, Jungfraujoch in Switzerland and the Palace of Versailles in France. Both these places have remarkable histories that makes them stand out as cultural and historical landmarks. Starting with Jungfraujoch, this destination has fascinating history that is deeply connected with human achievement in engineering and exploration. It was first ascended in 18,100, marking the beginning of exploring in the Alpine region. However, the real fame of Jungfraujoch came when it became accessible to the public in 1912, with the opening of Jungfrau Railway allowing visitors to experience the highest railway station in Europe at an altitude of 3,454 meters. However, Versailles is only famous beauty but also historical role in politics. In 1990, the Treaty of Versailles was signed here, officially ending World War One and reshaping the future of Europe. Thus, these significant events added to the fame of the place, making it not just a symbol of French history but also key location of global history. Fourth slide. These slides show the attraction, accessibility, and activities of these two iconic destinations, the Palace of Versailles and Jungfraujoch. Starting with the Palace of Versailles, it is known for its unique an iconic royal palace, which is not just building but a symbol of French power and luxury. Visitors can enjoy world-famous gardens, including the Terrenian palaces and hamlet, which are perfect for relaxing work. These palace grounds also offer boat rentals, allowing guests to enjoy the garden, canal, and surrounding natural beauty. One of the major highlights is the fountain show, which are held regularly during the summer months, providing a truly magical experience. The palace is easily accessible from Paris, making it must-visit destination for a tourist. It also offers guided tours that are wheelchair-friendly, ensuring comfortable visit for all. On the other hand, Jungfrau York is a unique destination in the Swiss Alps, where visitors can experience Europe's highest railway station and breathtaking views. One of the top attractions of Jungfrau York is Phoenix Observatory, which offers panoramic views of the surrounding Alps and elastic glaciers. Visitors can also explore the Ice Palace, a fascinating structure made entirely of ice, and take part in snow sports such as sledding, skiing, snowboarding. Jungfrau is well connected by cable cars and trains, making it accessible despite its high altitude location. The climate and weather consideration should be kept in mind when planning your visit, as snow and temperature can vary. The destination also offers unique activities like ice climbing and alpine sensation exhibition, where visitors can enjoy interactive experience. Move on to the fifth slide. Here we told about why these destinations represent the best of Europe. As we come to the final slide, let's take a moment to understand why these two incredible destinations truly represent the best of Europe. The Palace of Versailles represents the highest of royal gardenia, showcasing the luxury and history of the French monarchy. Its incredible architecture and vast gardens embody a time of elegance and power shaped European history. Other hand, Jungfrau is the epitome of nature beauty, alpine adventure, and human achievement. The highest railway station in Europe, nestled in the Swiss Alps, offers visitors chance to experience breathtaking views and endless adventure in one of the most majestic landscapes on the planet. Both destinations, though vastly different, highly the rich diversity of Europe, one representing luxury and history, the other offering nature, gardenia, and the thrill of exploration. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Nabila Khanam. My ID is 47. Today my topic is Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower is one of the most famous landmarks in the world. It is located in Paris, France. It was built in 1889 for the World's Fair. The tower is 330 meters tall. We also know that it is a symbol of France, art, and engineering. Millions of tourists visit it every year. Moving to the next slide, we can see the tower levels. The Eiffel Tower has three main levels. The first level has a glass floor and exhibition areas. The second level is best for photography and clear city views. The top level offers a breathtaking view of Paris. Visitors can reach the levels by lift or stairs. Moving to the next slide, we can see Eiffel Tower at night. At night, the Eiffel Tower looks beautiful and magical. It lights up every evening after sunset. The tower sparkles every hour for 5 minutes. Many tourists enjoy the night view from Champ de Mars. It is a favorite spot for photos and romantic moments. Next slide, we can see tourist activities in Eiffel Tower. Visitor can enjoy many activities at the Eiffel Tower. They can enjoy panoramic city views from the top. Tourists can dine in restaurants inside the tower. They can take photos and make memories. Many people relax, picnic, and enjoy the view at Champlain Mars Park nearby. Closing line, we can say the Eiffel Tower is not just a monument, it is a symbol of beauty, story, and unforgettable travel experience. Next, my topic is Louvre Museum. Today, I'm going to talk about the Louvre Museum. It is located in Paris, France. It was once a royal place and became a museum in 1973. Today, it is the world's largest and most famous art museum. we can see the essential context of the Louvre. The Louvre is situated beside the Seine River in Paris. It has very rich history and houses more than 3500 artworks. These artworks represent thousands of years of human civilization. Next slide, we can see famous masterpieces. The Louvre is famous for three main artworks. They are the Mona Lisa, Venus de Milo, and the Winged Victory. These masterpieces attract millions of visitors every year. Next slide, we can see Louvre collections. Besides famous artwork, the Louvre has large collections. These include Egyptian artifacts, Greek and Roman sculptures, and beautiful Islamic art. Each collection shows different cultures of the world. Moving to the next slide, we can see the experiences of visitors. Visitors enjoy many experiences at the museum. They take photos at the glass pyramid, join guided tours, and learn about art and history. It is a place of cultural learning. We all know that. Next slide, we can see visitor tips for their experience. To enjoy the Louvre, planning is important. Buying tickets online saves time. Visitors should choose a few sections to explore, and they can use a map or mobile app. Thank you. That's my topic.
Hello everyone, this is Tasniha Jahanoshi. My roll number is 48. Imagine a place where life was frozen in time by devastating eruption, leaving behind a tragic reminder of nature's power. Now contrast that with a majestic fortress standing tall by serene lake, symbolizing strength and timeless beauty. Today we explored the stark differences between the tragic ruins of Pompeii and the everlasting beauty of Shillong Castle. But the question is why I choose this destination. When selecting a destination for this presentation, I wanted to explore two vastly different yet fascinating types of history. While many would choose for beauty and luxury, I decided to present Pompeii as a unique choice. Its tragic history, frozen in time by the eruption of Mount Vesuvius, offers a stark reminder of nature's power and fragility of human civilization. On the other hand, I choose Shillong Castle for its timeless beauty, nestled by Lake Geneva. This fortress embodies strength, elegance, and Swiss cultural heritage. In French, the local language, it's called Château de Chillon, where château means castle in French. Pompeii is simply called Pompeii in Italian, which is the same as English name. By combining these two destinations, one of tragedy and other one is grace, I wanted to showcase the diverse range of experiences Europe has to offer. Let's look on to the second slide. Imagine a place where life was abruptly frozen in time, preserving a city history but also its tragic ending. That's what Pompeii offers. Buried under layers of volcanic ash from the eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD, Pompeii serves as a tragic reminder of nature's uncontrollable power. Thousands of lives were lost and city remained hidden for centuries, making it living lesson for historians and archaeologists. The ruins of Pompeii gives us a intimate look of Roman life before the sudden destruction, offering unique insight into ancient civilization. On the other hand, we have Shillong Castle, standing tall by the tranquil Lake Geneva. Unlike Pompeii tragic and Shillong Castle symbolize strength, beauty, and resilience. The fairy tale fortress has withstood centuries of political conflict and changes, making it a lasting symbol of Swiss heritage. Its picturesque location and stunning views continue to inspire artists, poets, and visitors. It's not just a castle, it's a piece of history that has inspired literature, including Lord Byron's famous poem, The Prisoner of Shillong. Both of these destinations, though starkly different, offer a fascinating glimpse into Europe's rich history and its diverse narratives. Let's see the third slide. What makes this must-visit destination? Shillong Castle. It has some attraction like medical architecture, stunning views. The Pompeii have preserved in time, top archaeological site, unique attractions, historical walkthrough, etc. Activities at both Shillong Castle and Pompeii. The first one I can say in Shillong Castle, that is guided tours, boat rides on Lake Geneva, seasonal events, etc. The Pompeii activities like walking tours of ancient streets and exploring Roman buildings and visiting the amphitheater, the archaeological exhibit. Let's go to the fourth slide. Cultural impact of Shillong Castle and Pompeii. The first one, Shillong Castle, it has left a lasting legacy through its influence on literature and its important Swiss heritage. Its impact goes beyond architecture, inspiring writers like Lord Byron and continuing to be a symbol of Swiss culture. The second one is Pompeii. Pompeii offers an unparalleled insight into ancient Roman society. The city not only preserves history but also shapes modern culture, influencing art, literature, and archaeology. Let's see the last one slide. Why Shillong Castle and Pompeii are Europe's iconic UNESCO World Heritage gems. And that is, Shillong Castle and Pompeii are not just a tourist destination, they are living symbols of Europe's cultural resilience and ancient heritage. As UNESCO World Heritage Sites, they preserve crucial moments of history, showcasing the diverse and lasting legacy of European architecture, art, and society. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Hassan SHUVO. Today my presentation is about Sagrada Familia Spain and the Prado Museum. Spain architectural and cultural heritage focusing on Madrid and Barcelona, two cities that perfectly combine history, art and architecture. If we see the slide 1, the Sagrada Familia is the most iconic landmark of Barcelona, designed by Antoni Gaudí, a leader of Catalan modernism. Construction began in 1882 and it is still unfinished, making a living monument. Its design blends Gothic architecture with Art Nouveau inspired by nature. The church has three symbolic facets. First one is nativity, birth and life. Second one is passion, sufferings and sacrifice. And third one is glory, eternal life. Now if we see the tourist activities include here, architectural tours, photography, cultural and religious tourism, exploring Gaudí, other works nearby. Now if we see the second slide, Sagrada Familia interior. Inside the Sagrada Familia, the experience feels like entering a stone forest. The columns branch like trees known as an arborescent structure. Gaudí used hyperbolic geometry, making the structure both strong and beautiful. The stained glass windows are carefully designed, cool blue and green light in the east, warm red and yellow light in the west. This creates a changing spiritual atmosphere throughout the day. Here the tourist experience are a sense of peace and spiritually guided interior tours, light and architecture and photography. Now moving into the next slide. Barcelona Hearts, Gothic Quarter. The image shows the famous Bishop's Bridge located between medieval buildings, although it looks ancient, it was built in 1928. Blending perfectly with the surrounding Gothic architecture, this area represents Catalan identity, history and tradition. Tourist activities here include walking tours through narrow medieval streets, visiting cathedrals and plazas, street performance and local markets, then cultural festivals and food tourism. Now if we look up to the slide 4, the Prado Museum, Madrid at Art Place. Let me begin with the Madrid, the capital of Spain, one of the greatest landmarks, the Prado Museum. The Prado Museum is housed in a grand neoclassical building designed by architect Joan de Villanueva in 1785. Originally, this building was meant to be a museum of natural science, but later King Ferdinand transformed it into a royal art museum in 1819. The name Prado comes from the Spanish word the meadow, because the area was once a green land. Today, it is the heart of Madrid's famous artwork along with the Reina Sofia Thyssen museums. Outside the museum, we see a statue of Diego Velázquez, one of Spain's most important painters. This statue symbolizes his deep connection to the Spanish royal family and the museum itself. Here, tourist activities here include museum tours with audio guides, walking along Madrid artwork, relaxing in nearby parks like Retiro Park, street photography and cultural cafes. If we move into the next slide, the core Spanish Golden Age masters. The Prado Museum is world famous because it has the largest and most complete collection of Spanish paintings. The museum is especially known for the Spanish Golden Age and three legendary artists. First one is Diego Velázquez, famous for realistic royal portraits such as Las Meninas. Then Francisco Goa, whose works show both royal elegance and dark human emotions, including the black paintings. Then Il Griso, known for elongated figures and strong spiritual expression. The Prado also reflects Spain's global history, displaying masterpieces by Titian, Rubens, and Hieronymus Bosch, including the Garden of Earthly Delights. The bold red gallery was helped create drama and focus attention on the large historical religious painting. Here tourists here enjoy guided art history tours, educational visits and research art appreciations, workshops, cultural tourism linked with Spanish history. Then if we see the next and final slide, sculpture and architectural grandeur. Although famous for paintings, and the Prado also has an impressive collection of sculpture, drawings, and decorative arts. The museum bolded ceiling and soft natural light create a calm, reflective atmosphere. The careful use of lighting highlights the details, textures, and emotion of each artwork. The Prado mission is not just display but preservation of Spain's cultural heritage, making it essential destination for scholars and international tourists. Tourist experience here is calm, educational, and cultural, ideal for students, researchers, and art lovers, often combined with city walking tours. If we uh, if we end in the conclusion, to conclude, Madrid and Barcelona after two different but complementary tourism experience. Madrid focuses on art, history, and royal heritage. Barcelona highlight creativity, architecture, and cultural identity. Thank you for listening.
Good morning, respected teacher. Today I'm going to present two famous European tourist destinations, Venice and Valencia. Both cities attract international tourists, but their tourism products, experiences, and destination image are very different. Tourism in Europe offers a wide range of cultural, historical, and leisure experiences. Venice is known for heritage and romantic tourism, while Valencia represents modern, urban, and coastal tourism. Now let's look at them one by one. Venice, the floating city. Venice is one of the most unique destinations in the world. It is built on water and connected by canals, bridges, and waterways. Because of this, Venice is a strong example of water-based tourism and cultural heritage tourism. The main tourist area is Piazza San Marco, which works as a tourism hub. The Grand Canal acts as the city's main transport route used by water buses called Vaporetto. One of the most popular tourist activities is the gondola ride. It is a premium tourism service and creates a romantic destination image, especially for couples and honeymoon tourists. Major attractions in Venice. Some key attractions include St. Mark's Basilica, a religious and cultural attraction, Dogs Palace, a historical heritage site, Rialto Bridge, a famous sightseeing and shopping area, Murano and Burano Island, known for craft tourism and local culture. These attractions increases the city's tourism demand and international visitors flow. Best time and accessibility. The best time to visit Venice is April to June and September to October, which are called shoulder seasons. Tourists usually walk or use water transport, which enhances the visitors' experiences. Now comes the Valencia, a city of arts and light. Valencia is a coastal city in Spain and a popular Mediterranean tourism destination. It offers a relaxed lifestyle, warm climate, and modern infrastructure. Key tourist experiences in Valencia. The most famous attractions is the City of Arts and Sciences, which promotes educational and innovation tourism. Other important attractions include Valencia Cathedral, linked to religious tourism, Central Market, supporting culinary and local tourism, La Lonja de la Seda, UNESCO World Heritage Site. Coastal and leisure tourism. Valencia has beautifully beaches like Malvarosa Beach, ideal for sun and sea tourism. Tourists can also visit Biopark Zoo, which supports sustainable and eco-friendly tourism. A stay of 3 to 4 days is ideal to enjoy the destination properly. To differentiate between two tourism comparison on Venice and Valencia, Venice focuses on heritage tourism, romantic tourism, cultural sightseeing, while Valencia focuses on urban tourism, coastal and leisure tourism, modern lifestyle experiences. Both destinations offer high tourist satisfaction but attract different market segments. To conclude, Venice and Valencia represents two different tourism experiences in Europe. Venice offers timeless beauty and history, while Valencia offers modern life and coastal relaxation. The choice of destination depends on the purpose of travel, but both cities are strong and attractive tourism destinations. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. I am Tanjina Afrin. My ID number is 19F. Today I will talk about London's iconic view, heritage and modern wonders. At first I will talk about Buckingham Palace, one of the most famous tourist attractions in London. It represents British history and royal culture and attracts millions of visitors every year. The next slide, the picture of the Buckingham Palace. The Royal Centre, Buckingham Palace, is the official home of the British King. It is a global symbol of the royalty and tradition. Many tourists visit London mainly to see this place because it shows the rich history of the United Kingdom. Buckingham Palace supports culture and heritage tourism. The next slide is the tourist activities at Buckingham Palace. Buckingham Palace tourists enjoy mainly activities at Buckingham Palace. One of the most famous activities is watching the changing of the guard, where soldiers change duty in a colorful ceremony. During summer, visitors can enter the state room and see royal furniture, paintings, and decorations. Many tourists like taking photos in front of the place. People also enjoy working and relaxing in St. James's Park. There are also exhibitions and galleries where visitors can learn more about royal life. The next slide is the best time to visit. The best time to visit Buckingham Palace is from April to September because the weather is nice. The state rooms are open from July to September. So, tourists can visit this time. To enjoy the changing of the guard, visitors should arrive early in the morning. For fewer crowds and better experience, it is best to visit on a weekend days. Buckingham Palace is a very important tourist attraction. It offers history, culture, and memorable experience for visitors from all over the world. Then the next slide is the London Eye. Ordinarily, the Millennium Wheel is a cantilevered observation wheel on the south bank of the River Thames in London. It is the world's tallest cantilevered observation wheel and the most popular paid tourist attraction in the United Kingdom with over 3 million visitors annually. It has been featured numerous times in popular culture. Main London Eye experience. Panoramic ride is the observation wheel. Riding the London Eye itself is the handline activities. You board a large glass capsule and enjoy 360-degree views of London's skyline, including famous sites like Big Ben, Buckingham Palace, the Shard, and St. Paul's Cathedral from about 130 meters up. Next, the slow 30-minute rotation gives you plenty of time for photographs and sightseeing from above. The London Eye Special Capsule Experience. Sometimes there are themable and rides such as holiday slides, views, or seasonal events where the ponds and decoration differently and offer a festival atmosphere. The next slide is the activities and attraction at London Eye. The observation ride. The London Eye is a famous tourist attraction in London. It offers a 30-minute slow ride in a glass capsule where visitors can relax and enjoy the view. Iconic vistas. From the top, tourists can see famous places like Big Ben, the River Thames, and the Buckingham Palace. Night tourism. At night, the city's lights make the view even more beautiful. The tourists enjoy London Eye is popular for sightseeing, photos, and memorable experience. The next slide is the maximizing your London Eye experience. To enjoy the London Eye fully, it is important to choose the right time to visit. Spring and autumn are the best season because the weather is comfortable and there are fewer crowds. Evening or sunset rides are very popular as they offer beautiful views of the city. It is also best to choose and clear day for better visibility. From a smooth visit, book your ticket in advance, especially during peak tourism season. Visitors can also choose premium service like a private capsule or a camping ride from a special experience. Finally, spend some time around the South Bank area to take photos of the London Eye from outside. Thank you so much for your patient hearing.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Tanzina Akhtar. My roll number is 15. Today I am going to present about Switzerland, a country known not for size or power, but for precision, balance and stability. Every country has its own rhythm, but Switzerland has two heartbeats. One heartbeat represents modern Switzerland, a nation that plays a key role in diplomacy, science, finance, and diplomatic decision making. The second heartbeat represents traditional Switzerland, a land of wooden bridges, mountain bells, folk tradition, and preserved history. In this presentation, we will travel from Geneva, the city that speaks to the world, to Lausanne, the city that remembers its past. Together, these two cities help us understand the true identity of Switzerland. Now moving to the next slide. Geneva, the city that negotiates. Geneva is often described as a quiet city, but it is quiet in a powerful way. Geneva doesn't shout, it decides. The city lies peacefully beside Lake Geneva, surrounded by the Alps. This calm environment reflects the Swiss belief that serious decisions should be made in peaceful surroundings. Geneva is internationally famous as center of diplomacy and peace. Instead of battlefields, Geneva hosts negotiation tables. It is home to the United Nations, the International Red Cross, the World Health Organization, and many humanitarian agencies. People from all over the world come to Geneva to solve global problems such as war, poverty, health crisis, and climate change. In daily life, you can see bankers, scientists, diplomats, and students walking on the same street. This mix creates a culture of respect, intelligence, and responsibility. Because of this, Geneva identity is calm, disciplined, and globally influential. Now, moving to the next slide. Geneva, innovation meets history. Geneva is not only about diplomacy, it is also about ideas and innovation. Near Geneva is current one of the world's largest scientific research centers. Scientists from many countries work together here to understand the universe. It is also the birthplace of the World Wide Web, which completely changed how humans communicate. This shows how Switzerland supports knowledge, cooperation, and long-term thinking. One of Geneva's most famous landmarks is ZU. It is not just a fountain but a symbol of Swiss engineering precision and pride. In the old town, places like St. Pierre Cathedral remind us that Geneva is also important during the religious reforms of Europe. The reformers also honored thinkers who promoted education, discipline, and moral responsibility. Geneva proves that history, science, belief, and governance can exist together in harmony. Now, moving to the next slide. Lucerne, identity preserved. Now we move to Lucerne, a city that represents the emotional and cultural heart of Switzerland. Lucerne is located near the birthplace of Swiss Confederation, where Switzerland began as a united nation. Because of this, Lucerne is deeply connected to Swiss national pride. It is one of the best preserved medieval cities in Europe. Unlike many modern cities, Lucerne avoided heavy industrial development. This decision helped protect its historic building, narrow street, and traditional architecture. Lucerne sits between Lake Lucerne and the Alps, making it a perfect link between urban life and nature. The city shows how Switzerland respects its past while still comfortably in the present. Now moving to the next slide. Lucerne, living heritage. What makes Lucerne special is that its history is not locked in a museum. It is still part of our daily life. The Chapel Bridge is one of the oldest wooden bridges in Europe. It combines art, engineering, and storytelling with paintings that shows Swiss legend and historical events. The Lion Monument is a powerful symbol of loyalty and sacrifice. It honors Swiss guards who lost their lives protecting others. This reflects Swiss values of duty and honor. The mosaic wall, once used for defense, now allows people to walk along history while enjoying the view of the city. Lake Lucerne has always been important, first for transportation and trade, and now for tourism. It shows how natural resources are carefully respected and used. Lucerne teaches us that his heritage can evolve without being destroyed. Now moving to the next slide. Culture and tradition as a national skill. Swiss culture is built on precision, patience, and quality. Swiss watchmaking reflects discipline, time management, and long-term thinking. Swiss chocolate shows attention to detail, craftsmanship, and pride in perfection. Traditional meals like fondue are eaten together from one pot, which symbolize equality, sharing, and communicating. Local festivals, traditional clothing, music, and seasonal celebrations help people stay connected to their roots and history. Swiss culture doesn't rush. It believes that doing things slowly but perfectly is better than doing them fast and carelessly. Together, these two cities shows us that progress doesn't mean forgetting the past and tradition doesn't mean rejecting the future. This is why Switzerland continues to remain stable, respected, and admired around the world. Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Sultana, and now I'm talking about Europe's three famous destinations are interlinked in Switzerland, Rome, Italy, Swiss Alps, Switzerland. Now I'm talking about Swiss Alps history and location. The Swiss Alps were formed over 40 million years ago due to the movement of tectonic plates. They are located in southern central Switzerland and include famous peaks like Jungfrau and Eger. The Swiss Alps have played an important role in Swiss history, culture, and tourism. Now I'm talking about why the Swiss Alps captivated the world. The Swiss Alps are famous for the snow-covered mountain and beautiful natural scenery. They're known for green valleys and world-class alpine resorts. Millions of tourists visit the Swiss Alps every year for both relaxation and adventure. Experience and adventure about Swiss Alps. Tourists in the Swiss Alps can enjoy many outdoor activities in winter. People enjoy skiing and snowboarding. In summer, tourists go for hiking, trekking. They also enjoy cable car ride, sightseeing, photography to experience the natural beauty. Second destination, Interlaken in Switzerland. Now I'm talking about its history and location. It's one of the most beautiful towns in Switzerland. Interlaken began as a small settlement around a monastery in 12th century. The name Interlaken means between two lakes. It's located in central Switzerland between Lake Thun and Lake Brice. It is surrounded by the Swiss Alps. Next, Interlaken is famous for the adventure capital of Switzerland. It is well known for its beautiful lakes, green valley, and stunning mountain view. Interlaken is also the main gateway to Frankfurt, known as the top of Europe. Next, visit Interlaken for many exciting outdoor activities. Popular activities include paragliding, skydiving, hiking, trekking. Visitor can also enjoy boat rides on the lakes, sightseeing, and photograph. Now, the last destination, Rome. Now, I'm talking about Rome's history and location. Now, Rome, one of the most historical cities in Europe, Rome is the capital of Italy and was the center of the ancient Rome Empire. It has a history of more than 2,000 years. Rome is located in central Italy on the banks of the river. Now, I'm talking about why it's famous. Famous for its ancient mountain and rich cultural heritage, is home of the world famous landmarks like Colosseum, Rome Forum, and Pantheon. Rome also contains Vatican City, which is important for religions and art. Now, activities in Rome. Tourists in Rome enjoy many cultural activities. They visit historical sites and museum, explore Vatican Museum and St. Peter's Basilica, and enjoy walking tour, photography, and Italian food. That's all my presentation.
Hello everyone. We will make a journey today to European wonders, from the Norwegian Zots to ancient Athens. Today, I'm going to present a very beautiful topic called European wonders. I'll talk about here 4 Norwegian Zots that all are known as natural masterpiece. First one is Geiringer Zort. Geiringer Zort, it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it is often called most beautiful Zort in the world. It is famous for its greenish blue water and the beautiful Seven Sisters waterfall that fall down on the cliffs. The natural beauty here looks like a picture from our dream we always see at night or during any time. Then next, another Zord is narrow Zord, which is the most narrowest Zord in the world. At its narrowest point, it is only 250-meter wide. That the tall mountains on both sides reflect on the calm water, creating a very quiet and magical atmosphere here. And third Zord is our Sovereign Zords. It is known as the king of all Zords in the worldwide. It is the longest and deepest Zord in Norway, and it stretches more than 200 kilometers. It also gives access to the Blue Ice Glaciers, which is another natural wonders. If we go there, we will explore on both of them. Then another one is Gardinger Zords. The Gardinger Zord is famous for its fruits, orchids, and popular rock formation called Trolltunga. Some people are so adventurous, they want to go there. And another most one information is it is called the Queen of all Zords. Okay, now we'll talk about Athens, the birthplace of Western civilization. Athens is one of the oldest cities in the world we know. It is known as the birthplace of Western civilization. Democracy, philosophy, and science, all is started here. The Acropolis and Parthenon, the most famous landmark of Athens, is the Acropolis. We know it always. On top of it stands Parthenon, a temple dedicated to goddess Athena. It represents perfect architecture and shows the golden age of Greece. Even today, it is a symbol of human intelligence and creativity. I want to talk about the philosophical trio, who are always famous and be famous forever. This philosophical trio is Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle. We everyone know them. Socrates is who taught people by asking questions, and Plato, who founded the first university called the Academy, and Aristotle, who started the Lyceum. Their ideas, their thinking, their philosophy still influence this modern civilization, law, and ethics. Then the cradle of science. Athens also honors great scientists forever, like Euclid, Pythagoras, and Archimedes. Also, there are many. Euclid is known for his geometrical theory. We everyone know him. Pythagoras, famous for his mathematics. Archimedes, who contributes to physics. This geometry, mathematics, physics. These 3 areas are covered by this cradle of science. These 3 scientists forever. Then Plaka district. It is known as District of God. It is located foot of the Acropolis with its narrowest streets and old style house. Plaka gives us a glimpse of Athens in 19th century. It is a perfect place to experience the culture and history of the city. And in conclusion, I want to say to conclude that Norway shows us the power of nature, and whereas Athens shows us the power of human knowledge. Together, they represent the beauty, history, and diversity of Europe. And thank you very much.